Hi, today I'm taking a quick look at the Leagoo Lead 6 smartphone. Okay, so this is pretty much everything you get inside the box here. You get an instruction manual, the phone itself, and you also get a screen protector for it if you want to protect your screen. Get these earbuds, so you can listen to music or make calls, whatever. A micro USB charging cable, and also outside the box I had this 1 amp UK wall charger supplied by EasySMX, so that's how they're importing it from China, and they're replacing the charger with this UK version, so it's absolutely fine. This is the phone itself. Give a quick look at it. So a bit smaller than a lot of today's larger phones, and I'll say right out of the bat, this phone is selling for £50. Currently, EasySMX are selling this for £50 on Amazon, so you need to align your expectations with that price point. That's just over $60 US, so it's a very inexpensive phone. Having said that, it doesn't really feel that cheap in the hand, although this removable back here is plastic. It has got aluminum around the outside here, and this really helps give the phone a solid feel, and it doesn't really feel as cheap as the £50 price would suggest. Nice clickable volume and power buttons here as well, so overall it feels quite good quality, and pretty good for a smaller size phone. As I said, you can remove this plastic back like so, very easy. Just clips off like that. There's a 1600 milliamp hour battery. There's two mini SIM slots here, so those of you who need to switch SIMs regularly, that could be an important feature for you. And there's also your micro SD card slot to expand the storage, which you're probably going to have to do. This is only 4 gigabytes included internally, and I think there's only about 2 gigabytes free as the phone is supplied. So if you want to store a lot of media, that type of stuff, you're going to need a micro SD card in here. Okay, I'll try and get that clip back on again. Take a look. There's your screen. Again, this is probably lower resolution than a lot of the phones we have today, but I found it pretty bright and clear. It's an IPS panel. Seems very responsive. No issues at all with the touchscreen, and you can see here that this is the launcher that Leagoo are supplying on this Android phone. So a little bit different than some models. There's no app drawer, anything like that. This is their own launcher. So you've got, basically, this first page has a clock or a widget, and then some of the main applications, and you can switch around. Any applications that are installed will appear up here, and then there's a special screen there for your photographs. So this music player, you can tap here to start your track, tap again to stop the music player. So this R. Kelly track was included on the phone. Okay, so in terms of apps installed, got some of your basic standard applications, and this is running Android 4.4.2 KitKat. You can see it's fairly close to stock here. If I just pull up the settings, you can see it looks very familiar to anybody who's familiar with Android phones. And just click on about phone there. So it's running Android 4.4.2. So, okay. Camera, yes, there's a camera installed. To be honest, I don't think it's really worth bothering with. The camera's very poor quality. Trying to get a picture here and show you. And so it's a working camera. It's okay, but for my standard, it wouldn't really be something that I would give a lot of use on a phone like this. So if a camera's a big deal for you, I wouldn't recommend this for the camera. But it's there, it's included if you do need a camera in emergency. It's there. More of your standard apps on there installed, and as you can see, it's okay. It's pretty responsive, not that laggy. And try and open up the Play Store there. You can see there's a few seconds delay opening things up. So if you want the most responsive phone, this isn't it, but it seems to cope alright. You can get through things okay. Seems fine for use. And I'll just open up the browser there as well. And I think I had a bookmark saved in this. So if you load up a big page with lots of images on it, you can see it. This is running off the Wi-Fi here. It's taking a little bit of time to load on the stock browser. And again, you can replace the launcher. You can replace the browser with other applications on the Play Store. I'm just trying to give you an idea there of overall speed of the device. So definitely gets there in the end, and though it's not the fastest, it performs okay. I would say this phone would be very suitable if your main phone is broken for a couple of weeks, out for repair for a couple of weeks. You have no phone, you want something to keep you going. A £50 phone like this here would be ideal. Or again, for someone who maybe doesn't use their phone that much, this phone will be suitable for them as well. Someone who maybe just does a little bit of Facebook, makes phone calls, that type of thing, and doesn't give their phone a lot of use. This phone will be fine. With light use, the battery does get you through the day pretty much. So from that point of view, it's very suitable. And let me just see. Just show you in the, don't know if you can see that there, but on the phone storage there's just about 2 gigabytes free. So you won't be installing any large games here, that type of thing. Don't expect it to run that sort of stuff, but a few small games, doesn't seem to be a problem, runs them fine. And from that point of view, it's a nice little phone. Definitely very good for £50. Overall, I'd say it was definitely a nice little phone for the money. Nice bright clear screen, perfectly usable, runs all your Android applications. If you're not into heavy games, if you're a light user, this phone will be absolutely fine for £50. You can't really fault it at all. So okay, thanks for listening. Bye.